So I would like to explain some terms that identify type and typographic forms. All of these definitions can be found in the Anatomy of Type handout on the first page. So the first thing that you need to understand is that characters are the individual letter forms. These are things like the numbers, the letters, the punctuation marks, and any other units that are part of the font. So for example, R is a character. A 1 is a character. A money sign is a character. Then we have what's called the letter form. This is a particular style and form of each individual letter in an alphabet. So for example, these are all A's, but notice how different their letter form or their shape is depending on the font that that letter form is in. The next thing is typeface. This is the design of a single set of letter forms, numerals, and punctuation marks, and it's unified by consistent visual properties. And we'll get into that a little bit more later when we start talking about ascenders and descenders and things along those natures. Typeface designs are identified by name. So these are going to be things such as Helvetica or Garamond, or here's some other examples of some different typefaces. A type font is the complete set of letter forms, which includes uppercase, lowercase, numerals, punctuation marks in that typeface. So for example, here is your uppercase in this font, here is your lowercase, here are your numerals and some of your other characters. What you're going to notice as you start designing and working with fonts is that all fonts have all of the characters. So there's not a complete type font sometimes for those fonts. Sometimes fonts don't have lowercase letters, or sometimes they don't have numerals, or sometimes they don't have special characters. Type style then are modifications in the typeface that create variety but still maintain that visual character of the typeface. So this might include variations in weight, like light, medium, or bold. You can kind of see some examples up here. Or it could be condensed or extended. Condensed is when the letters are really tight together. Extended means they're kind of stretched out. Or maybe they're at an angle, like italic or slanted, versus Roman or upright. So you can see regular would be the same as Roman. Here you have a regular italic. So lots of different style variations within different font families. A type family then is a range of style variations based on that single typeface. So for example, when you go into Google Docs, for example, and you choose Helvetica, there's going to probably be a drop-down menu next to it asking you what style you would like to use. And this is known as a type family. Then, of course, you have your uppercase letters, and these are your capital or larger letters of a font. And you have your lowercase letters, which are smaller letters of the font. So those are just some words that I wanted you guys to be familiar with when it comes to talking about typography.